Sagittarius, welcome to your third week of July, weekly love reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. I've already cut and shuffled the deck, and at the bottom of it is the Five of Swords in reverse. So some of you are really ready to lay your swords down, and you're tired of, you're ready to stop fighting. Some of you might be dealing with a Pisces because we've got the Moon card here in reverse. For others of you, you might be dealing with Sagittarius. You made a cameo appearance in your reading. You've got the Temperance card, which represents you, and we've got the Justice card. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra. I also see Taurus because we've got the Hierophant here in reverse. I see Gemini here with the Lovers. And I see Cups and I see Pentacles, so water signs and earth signs. But there's been some secrets, it looks like, or someone hasn't been completely honest. But it looks like, yeah, those secrets either came out or are coming out. And I feel like some of you want to bring balance to the situation and healing, with the Temperance card being there. And you want to bring justice. You want justice for whatever these secrets were that were kept. Some of you are working hard at a situation, but there's been an ultimate fallout in the relationship. And it's leaving some of you really anxious and really stuck in your head and very emotionally unbalanced. Some of you are at an impasse in your relationship, and some of you have been very complacent, sticking to a relationship that really no longer served you, but you were just hanging on. Others of you want a second chance, and others of you are some of you are going to offer that second chance to someone. Is what I see in the cards here. I feel like there's some gossip involved in some of your situations. I feel like some of you might not be valuing your relationships, whether that be love relationships or otherwise. It might be putting things at risk. I definitely feel like some of you might need to break through a situation by this growth card here. If you take a look at the grass, it's breaking through the ground. So I feel like some of you might need to break through into something new. I feel like some of you are really off balance, and the situation is calling for balance, because there's a lot of emotional instability here. But let's get right into it. Go ahead and clarify this Moon card in reverse. Okay, the Moon card in reverse is clarified by the Emperor. So some of you could be dealing with an Aries. But I feel like with the Emperor also representing father-like energy here, I feel like maybe your children's father or your father or a father figure in a situation held some secrets. And that might be for a small sum of you. Let me pull one more. Or this could just represent that an Aries was being secretive. Or there's a leadership. Maybe this had to do with a job situation. Maybe your boss was keeping secrets from you. Because we've got the Eight of Pentacles here, which represents working hard. And we got another Pentacle card here. So I feel like for some of you, and this could represent your boss. I feel like maybe there's some secrets going on at the job. Or some secrets going on in the relationship on the home front. But I want to pull one more for fire to help me out here. Okay, so there's been, yeah. I feel like for some of you, this might have something to do with the job. I feel like some of you may have had a job loss. And there were some secrets around the job that ended up in a financial loss. With some of you, there's some secrets kept about money that ended up in a loss. And it might have had something to do with a father figure in the situation, or a leader type, or a job, but I won't know until I continue to pull more cards, and then it'll start to make more sense. We've got the Temperance card, so there's Sagittarius. This represents you. I feel like you want to bring healing and balance where there is imbalance. But yeah, there's definitely a need for balance here. And then Justice wants to balance as well, because he's got scales here in the card. I feel like for a small few of you, this might have something to do with a court situation. Like some of you, and then with the Hierophant here, he can represent court. He can represent big institutions, churches, courts, jobs. He is in the reverse, so he's representing rebelliousness. So I feel like one of you might be wanting to bring healing and justice and balance to your relationship because it's gotten off balance. And so, and the other of your partner is just rebelling against that. Let's go ahead and clarify the Justice card. Even though it's very clear to me that this could be a Libra or someone just wants justice. I feel like there was something that was unfair and that things are off balance. Someone wants justice. But I'll go ahead and pull clarifier to see if I can shine some more light on it. Okay, so clarifying the Justice card is the Strength card. So for Sagittarius, you could be dealing with a Leo, but I feel like some of you are finding the strength, or you want someone to get the strength to bring balance back to the relationship, or you are finding that strength. Okay, the Hierophant. Okay, and then what wanted to come out too to clarify that this Justice card is the Magician in reverse. So some of you are feeling like maybe you can't manifest the strength. You don't have the strength to balance it out. Some of you might feel like that things are too far gone. But let's clarify this Hierophant in reverse. What is this Hierophant here for? Yeah, I feel like one of you might be working harder on the relationship than the other. One of you wants to bring healing, and one of you wants to rebel. But there's some secrets and losses going on. And I feel like I said at the top of the reading, that some of you are complacent. You're sticking around in a situation that no longer serves you. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles is the Five of Swords. So I feel, yeah, I get that vibe that one of you really wants to work on the relationship while the other one of you is just being very much in their ego about things. Yeah. And one of you is working at it, and the other one of you is just interested in finding out how the other of you can get the last word in an argument. Like there's just a lot of one-upping while the other one wants to work on it. And we got the Lovers. But the Lovers in reverse, you could be dealing with a Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. Or this could just mean like there's a fallout in a marriage relationship. But that's evident with the cards surrounding it. Let's go ahead and clarify the Lovers in reverse. What's this Lovers in reverse about? Lovers in reverse is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like your partner, one of you might want to be grounded because things are off balance emotionally. So you're looking to get emotionally grounded. And because your partner is not looking for the same thing, things got emotionally off balance, and there's no stability in it any longer. the marriage relationship became just very unstable. And it has to do with some secrets that came out. And this has got some of you really just heartbroken and just really in your head. To the point where some of you might not even be able to sleep. You're just staying up thinking about the situation. I feel like some of you are realizing that yes, you've been complacent in the relationship and now you're at an impasse. Okay, let's clarify this Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is clarified by Lovers in reverse again. So we've got the Lovers in reverse back to back. So I feel like this could be a repeat of a situation for some of you. Or you're just really, really worried about the relationship. And just really emotionally off balance. Yeah, and I feel like some of you are really trying to hang on, but your partner is rebelling. Okay, Sagittarius, let's clarify the King of Cups. What is this King of Cups about? I feel like somebody wants a second chance, and I feel like, well, this could be you or your partner because you're really in your head about it. King of Cups is clarified by the Three of Wands. So I feel like some of you, yeah, there's just some depression. I really feel it here. I can really see it. Just emotional, someone's emotionally off balance and just really depressed, really self-defeated, insecure, and really, really in their head. Off balance, but the situation is calling for balance. Okay, one of you wants a second chance. Okay, so there's a lot of cards here. Let me go ahead and tell the story. So one of you wants a second chance, so you're going to make the offer. But the other one is ignoring you. And they're really thinking about it. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but there's a transformation going on in the relationship that might ultimately lead to an end. Some of you are using your intuition, and you're going to turn down this offer because you're tired of having to compete. Okay, so then we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles is balanced. She's nurturing and loving. And I feel like the one of you that wants to bring healing to the relationship and bring balance in, you're the nurturing and caring one, or you could be an earth sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Sagittarius, or this could just represent your energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be the energy of your partner. You could be taking on this energy of just being very grounded. So the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like you're just waiting on your partner. You're waiting for the second chance, and you're just really depressed about it, about this fallout in the relationship. And this could be like I feel like this could be a marriage situation. This is definitely a marriage situation for some of you, because we've got the Lovers in reverse and we've got the Hierophant, which represents marriage. And some of you could be in court with this Justice card. Yeah, some of you could just be going through a court battle regarding money. But what I feel for some of you is, I'm just repeating, I'm going to go ahead and recap the situation. I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but I just want to make sure I'm getting the message out clearly. I feel like one of you wants to work on the relationship, but someone's being very guarded and being very secretive. Even to the point of being a bit deceptive. Yeah. Your partner is being rebellious. You really want a second chance to work on the relationship while your partner is still being rebellious and is focused on one-upping and having the last word and feeling like they've got to win, like they've become your enemy in a sense. I feel like one of you wants to be grounded in the relationship, or one of you is more grounded, and that's evident by the fact that we've got the Queen of Pentacles twice. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, as I said before, but one of you wants to be grounded, or you want to get your relationship off the ground because it's just been up, or you want to get it back into a stable place because it's just been really up in the air lately, and you're really in your head about this. And you're just emotionally unstable and depressed. And you want a second chance to make it work. But you're thinking about it, and you might feel like you've been a bit complacent in the relationship. You've been holding on when you realize that it's over. And you might be realizing that. You might be coming to reality about the fact that the two of you are just at an impasse. Yeah, a lot of you are just feeling like you have to compete with your partner to get their attention. And there's an offer extended but not accepted. And some of you are just really needing to use your intuition about the situation. Using your intuition about these secrets. Like, you suspect that someone is being very secretive. And there's some losses. And for some of you that are in court, yeah, you might be experiencing some type of a financial loss here. And some of you are just waiting very patiently for your partner to come back. Well, I don't know that they left, because there's nothing here to indicate that they necessarily left. But you feel like they left, if they hadn't left physically, that they left emotionally. And I really feel like a sense of heaviness here, like you're really, really hurting. And this is you're really having a hard time emotionally. Five of Swords in reverse. Some of you are ready to lay down your swords. You're tired of fighting with this person. Two of Pentacles. You're having to juggle your emotions. And you feel like you've got to protect yourself and put up... maybe some of you are setting new boundaries. And others of you feeling like you just have to put a wall around yourself. You could be dealing with a fire sign, but there's just some immaturity. Yeah. And some of you ultimately decide to be independent and cut this person out and end it. Because you realize that you're at an impasse. Okay, so I feel really bad for being the bearer of bad news, Sagittarius. And this is for some of you. These messages may not resonate with all of you. And if they don't, then I encourage you to take a look at the videos for your sun, moon, and rising signs. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can book it by contacting me at angelicascensionstarot@gmail.com. I want to thank you all for such a warm welcome to YouTube. Thank you so much for the comments and for subscribing to my channel and watching my videos. Thank you so much. I'm just absolutely overwhelmed by this. Just overwhelmed. And I thank you, and I will see you again next week, Sagittarius. Take care of yourself, and I will see you next week.